It's 3 a.m. You should be asleep. But instead, your brain just pulled up a memory from 2011. You said something slightly weird at a birthday party. Nobody remembers it. Nobody cares. But you? You're lying there, eyes wide open, physically cringing. Maybe even whispering, "Why would I say that?" out loud, to no one, in a dark room. And here's the real question. Why does your brain do this to you? Because it's not random. It's not just anxiety. And it's definitely not because you're broken. There is a very specific psychological reason your mind keeps dragging you back to moments that are, let's be honest, completely irrelevant to your survival in 2026. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening inside your head at 3 a.m., why you are the only person who remembers your most embarrassing moments, what this behavior is actually revealing about you, and what to do about it. By the end of this, you're either going to feel deeply understood, slightly called out, or both. Probably both. Let's get into it. First, let's destroy a lie you've been telling yourself. You think you replay these memories because something went wrong, because you made a mistake, embarrassed yourself, and your brain is just reminding you, being helpful, like a notification. Hey, remember when you waved back at someone who wasn't waving at you? Just checking. But that's not what's happening. Your brain is not your accountability coach. It is not trying to help you do better next time. If it were, it would replay the memory once, extract a lesson, and file it away. Done. Finished. Moving on. But it doesn't do that, does it? It replays the same moment, over and over, sometimes for years, with no new information, no resolution. Just you, the memory, and an ever-growing sense of secondhand shame about something that lasted approximately 4 seconds in real life. So if it's not about learning, what is it actually about? Here's what the psychology actually says. What you're experiencing has a name. It's called maladaptive self-referential thinking. And before your eyes glaze over, let me make that very simple. It means your brain has a habit of taking you and making you the main character of every failure, every awkward moment, every perceived social mistake, and then treating that story like it defines something permanent about who you are. Notice I said perceived. Because here's the thing. Most of the moments you replay at 3 a.m., they weren't even that bad. You're not replaying the time you accidentally committed fraud. You're replaying the time you laughed too loud at your own joke in a meeting 3 years ago. You are haunted by the mundane. And why? Because somewhere along the way, your brain learned that social mistakes are dangerous. Not metaphorically dangerous, actually dangerous. Like threat to survival dangerous. And this goes back further than you think. Human beings are wired, deeply, evolutionarily wired, to care about social belonging. For thousands of years, being rejected from your group didn't just mean feeling bad. It meant dying. No tribe, no food, no protection. So your brain evolved to treat social embarrassment with the same seriousness it treats a predator. Which means, when you said something awkward at that dinner party in 2019, your amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for threat detection, quietly filed that moment under potential exile situation. Keep monitoring. And it's been monitoring ever since. This is why the memory comes back at 3 a.m. specifically. During the day, you're distracted. You're busy. You have tasks, your phone, other people, buffers between you and your own thoughts. But at night, the buffers are gone. Your prefrontal cortex, the rational, logical part of your brain, is starting to wind down. And your threat detection system? It doesn't sleep. It's nocturnal. It is, in fact, a creature of the night. So it surfaces the unresolved, the moments it flagged as socially threatening. And it asks you, again, for the 47th time, have we figured out if we're still accepted? Have we resolved this yet? And you haven't. So it keeps asking. But here's where I need to challenge you, because this is the part most people completely miss. You think this is about the memory. It is not about the memory. The memory is a symbol. It's a placeholder. What your brain is actually doing is pointing at something much deeper, a core belief you have about yourself that got triggered in that moment and never got addressed. Let me give you some examples, and I want you to genuinely ask yourself which one hits. Some people replay embarrassing memories because deep down they believe, I am fundamentally unlikable, and every awkward moment feels like evidence. The memory isn't the problem, the belief is the problem. The memory is just the prosecutor presenting its case. Some people do it because they believe, I always ruin things, so their brain keeps a highlight reel of every time something went slightly wrong as proof. And some people, and this one is more common than you think, replay embarrassing memories not because they feel shame, but because they feel a loss of control. The moment was unpredictable. It didn't go how they planned. And their brain, which desperately needs to feel in control, keeps returning to it, trying to rewrite it. Trying to find the version where they said the right thing, made the right move, left the room at the right time. You're not just cringing, you're trying to edit a video that has already been uploaded. So, which one of these feels like you? Drop it in the comments below. I genuinely want to know. And if this is already hitting different, stick around. Because in the second half of this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how to break this cycle, and it's probably not what any therapist has told you before. If this is helpful so far, hit like. It genuinely helps more people find this. And if you want more videos that make you feel like your brain has been read like a book, subscribe. I'll be here, apparently, at 3 a.m.